I mentioned earlier that there's huge local variability in the quality of the training offer. And again, one of the areas that needs to be considered is how does one assure the quality of the training that is being purchased? How do you make sure that it will deliver what you're seeking? Obviously, lots of information around about different ways of quality assuring training and quality marks. One of the pieces of work that is in development and has been for some time now is the Educational Outcomes Framework, which sets a series of standards against which education will have to be commissioned by the local education and training boards. And that's a very thorough piece of work that defines a whole range of educational standards against which education should deliver. Finally, a range of learning opportunities. I talked about the need to have flexible methods of delivery. And this includes work-based learning, it includes e-learning. And again, there's been a huge surge in the development of e-learning modules and lots of benefits that accrue from e-learning. Isn't necessarily right for everyone, but is a very effective way of delivering much of the statutory and mandatory training and core and basic skills. So e-learning is growing in popularity and importance in terms of bridging and filling some of these skills needs. But obviously lots of other things that need to be considered as well in terms of unit-based learning, mentorship, work-based learning, preceptorship, a whole range of models and methodologies that can be applied. And then I think finally, and probably the most important point on the slide, is that actually effective workforce development and effective learning and training will only be achieved through a partnership of a whole variety of people. And it's not just employers and learners, but it's also ensuring that that partnership is effectively engaging with commissioners of education, with providers of education, and also professional and regulatory bodies, so that we have a coherent and a joined-up approach to how we commission and deliver and quality assure the education and training that we are using to develop the workforce. I think my final point that I want to leave you with is that it's absolutely essential that we ensure that our agenda for development focuses on the totality of the workforce. We know that we have areas in service and across the sector where certain populations, certain parts of the workforce receive very little investment in their training and development, and therefore do have many skills development needs. So any training and development agenda, any training plan needs to embrace the totality of the workforce in terms of the way that we move it forward. And that isn't without its challenges. But we do need to make sure that we do that to be confident that we have a workforce that is fit for purpose now and into the future. The final point I would leave you with, and I apologise, it's been a very rapid run through this morning, is that for all of those challenges and the solutions that I've very briefly covered, we as a Sector Skills Council have developed products and methodologies and approaches that support those. So please, either today or after today, visit our website, do get in touch with us if you think that we can help you with any or all of those areas to develop your workforce. Thank you.